My wife is Irish, so you know what that means. Permanent residency. Boom! I get to stay. Diddly-dee, that's me now. Love it, man. In the EU, well done. Good deal. 50 countries for the price of one. Bargain. I like that. It's a bloody bargain wherever you're from. I was so excited about that, it ruined my wedding day. I love you too, Visa. Lisa. Did you notice? Yeah, really awkward because her name's Sandra. I think, anyway. And we met in Australia. She was backpacking, you know, seeing everything Australia has to offer within the one Irish pub. Met her in T.D. McGinty's, you know how it is. We fell for each other straight away. Fell on each other straight away. We were blitzed. We weren't drinking responsibly. And, well, she was over, this is years ago, this was before the apps. And like she was doing Tinder for real. She was walking through bars going, "No! Stay you! Go out!" You know. I know here there's Tinder, there's Catholic Tinder in Ireland. I didn't even know about that. Catholic Tinder, you swipe like that. The first opening gambit, Lord hear us. Lord graciously hear us. Ah, cool, they're in. Nice one, they're in the gang. And when she came back here, we were together 11 months, and then when she came back, so did I, man. I did it. One-way ticket, $1,500. One way Australia to Ireland, $1,500, man. A lot of money for me. So I just sold everything I owned, borrowed $1,400. Here I am, made it. Paying off in installments, I'm nearly there. All right. But I love living here, man. It's all about the drinking. And when I'm not drinking, I'm just like getting flat whites into me because I'm a bloody Australian. Love a flat white. Love a coffee. And Dublin is great for bloody coffee. Great places. I mean, there's the conglomerates as well. When you get something really American and put it in Ireland, it doesn't really fit. You know what I mean? Like a very American thing is them asking you your name as soon as you order. You know, it's not very, you know, people are like, you know, name, huh? You know, don't ask me that. Who are you? You know what I mean? Americans don't care. They don't get embarrassed. I'll have a flat white, please. What's your name? Like, Kirsten. Not Kristen. Kirsten. K-I. They don't give a f***. Americans don't care. Like, have you seen Irish people in Starbucks? It's true. Name. Bernard. You know? Ah. Bernard. What? We'll leave it, shall we? Just leave it. Leave it. Everyone's looking at me. I say my name is Flat White. Write that on the cup. Call that up when it's ready. Like every other cafe in the world. We're grown-ups. We'll figure out who ordered that one. I'll tell you my refreshing take. How you can be here legally. So you get married. If you marry in, there might be some people that have married someone from Ireland. So you get to live here. And before you get your citizenship, right, you get a Garda card. A Garda card. You know what I mean? And that coincides with your passport. So when you come back into Ireland, you have your Garda card and your passport, and it's like you're an Irish citizen. You can work here, you can live here, right? It's like a nightclub stamp. If you come back into Ireland at any Irish airport from being abroad, you can be like, "Oh, I just went out. I've been in already." I just went out for a smoke. I know people in there. Dermot. That's my wife. That's Visa. Lisa. Sandy. I've been in, all right. It's just that. To get that, some of you know, you can see the immigration office from here. It's across the quays, right? And it's next to, when I was getting it, an early house pub, all right? This is the most Irish thing I've ever heard to get your immigration. Right, so it opens at about 8:30 in the morning, 8:30, right? Not 8:30, which is what we would say in Australia, 8:30, right? I'd never heard that before. What time are you meeting up later? 8:30. I show up at 4. I 8:30. I thought they were instructions. I'm standing outside for ages, questioning my maths. 8:30. That's definitely 4. What's all the riddles? What's going on here? Why am I always early? 8:30, right? So you queue up. People from all over the world, man. It's nerve-wracking. Are we allowed to live here or not? They tell you. You queue up. Like the queue, I got there at 4 a.m. thinking, oh, that's plenty of time. I'll be in front of the queue. Nah, man, I was right down around the corner, down by Mulligan's, right? You should have seen the queue, man. It's nerve-wracking. And, you know, there was people there with, you know, cowboy hats, Vietnamese rice hats, big Russian furry hats. I mean, they're all Australians. I don't know why they're dressed up. Sick hat, bro. Yeah, mate, nice one, mate. Yeah, look at me hat. Look at my sombrero, eh? 8:30, doors open, we all go in like it's Black Friday. Sales, hit the button, get our ticket. But because I knew I'd been there before, I just got my ticket, turned around, straight out the door, over to the Whitehorse Early House pub, which opens at 7 a.m. It's already hopping. People that have been in there drinking since Tuesday, 1984. Red face, steam, you know that Horizon hot steam mist, you know all that? Ugh. Going in there, pat behind the bar, Guinness please, sat in the window. You can look out the window, across the laneway, into the immigration window, you can see the numbers. What a day out. Because this is true, sometimes you're waiting all day, you don't even get picked, you've got to go back the next day. Who gives a shit? You're just having a great time. So you get to talk to everyone in the pub, everyone knows what you're doing. People are like, yeah, if you don't get in, you can stay in me full time. I won't tell anyone. Shh. I'm like, deadly. So you're there, got to about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, guys, my number's nearly up. Like they're watching a horse race. I'll go in. I was so locked at that stage, I almost went up to the counter and went, curry cheap, thanks, like I was hammered. But I still had my paperwork in a folder, a passport. Bing, my number came up. I looked through the window, they're all like, beer mats, number 286, woo! This is all true. I go up the little booth, you know. I go up, slide the thing. You give your ticket, yep, there it is. And he looks at me, right? I swear true. He looks at it. He looks at me and he goes, Whitehorse? I went, what? Whitehorse pub. I was like, yeah. He goes, welcome to Ireland. And just swear to God, he didn't even look at my paperwork.